There are many hidden quests in the Iki Island DLC for Ghosts of Tsushima that you might not have done yet, as they don't appear in your journal and have no marker either. There is a trophy link to this though, so in this video I want to share where you can find these special missions, including how to complete the Helping Hand mission, where you need to help someone build a house. There are also memories from Jin's first time on the island, which in the end rewards a new sword kit, so really a ton to go over. A like on the video would of course really help me out. And let's go. Maybe you already buried your captain, as it's close to where you start the Iki Island DLC. Of course, follow the tab that opens up after reaching Act 2 of the main story on Tsushima, and then you can get to this DLC island. For an early main mission, you're of course looking for your horse, and then you will also come across the body of the captain on the shore. It's over here on the map. If you don't have it yet, just go there, interact, and then a small cutscene will play. And now you got one of the hidden tales completed. Don't worry, the others are more exciting, like this one over here on the map near Fune's Refuge. If you go here, you namely find a beekeeper who talks about a Mongol attack that is about to happen and how he cannot move. So we will have to protect him. Totally after the attack, return to talk to him again, because that will complete the mission. And then you will also get this invisible check mark. There is another similar mission like this over here on the map. You first find a house and then a mysterious stranger appears. I want to keep it as fake as possible, so you can experience it for yourself. But totally after you completed the objective, return to the house to find the supplies and a note, which then also lets you complete the quest. While exploring, it's easier to notice the following secret mission. Mongols are namely drowning some peasants, so you have to take them out, and they are across the river too. And after you kill them all, a small cutscene will play. And this is, by the way, over here on the map. And there are two extra hidden tales. And one I actually already showcased in a previous video about the amazing Assassin's Class mask from the Legends modes that you get by going to this house over here. I will keep it quick because, again, I already explained it before. So talk to her, and if you can't immediately talk to her again and did not get the mask immediately, then you have to complete the final story mission in the Legends multiplayer. So if you have never played Legends, then you have to complete all the story missions before that first. But otherwise, if you've already done that, just replay the final mission. You can even do it on bronze. And then bam, after that you can talk to her again and get the mask and complete the mission. Now the final hidden tale is over here on the map, and I really like this one. So first you go here and you see some raiders, and there's only one you can talk to. Then nothing really happens. Although that changes once you put on the Tadayori armor. You have to of course complete the Legend of Tadayori Mythic Tale, which is on Tsushima over here on the map. So once you put on that armor, that same raider you just talked to will react differently. And this opens up a secret archery challenge, which you have to complete, or at least get bronze. I got silver first try, and then you got the Charm of Terrifying Aim, where if you kill an enemy with a headshot, you have a 30% chance of terrifying nearby targets. And I asked Dennis to try this out, and he came up with some cool combos. So, Dennis, go ahead, tell them about it.
Thanks, Jordan. So yeah, this new Charm of Terrifying Aim is a great addition for any ranged build, as terrifying enemies is just really useful in general. There are some charms and items from the main game that you can use that work really well with this charm, so let's go over them so you can make the most of it. First, we of course want to equip the Tadayori armor, as it is the best armor for ranged builds in the game, gives you extra knocking and reload speed, extra concentration time, and we refill concentration on headshots, which is great because we're going for those anyway. Then we also want to equip the Charm of Izanagi, as it gives us a 40% chance to recover an arrow on a headshot, which we'll be aiming for anyway again to trigger the Charm of Terrifying Aim, so those work really well together. You can find that one at the Winding Mountain Shrine in Act 1 of the main game, which is over here on the map if you haven't gotten it yet. And then finally, to round up this ranged terror build, we equip a Charm of Fortune, which increases our chances of percentage-based attacks triggering. Now from what I understand, this raises the chance to terrify from 30 to 45% and the chance to recover an arrow on a headshot from 40 to 60, so you can see how well these three charms work together. And you can find the Charm of Fortune as a reward for the piece for the Divine Tail, which is over here in the second region of the map. This of course leaves some spots open for other charms as well. Maybe you want to pair it with an amazing Sugaru's charms that we highlighted in an earlier video, so let us know what cool ranged build you've come up with in the comments below.
Yeah, I overall really love the range charms they added, and yes, this means that after completing all these hidden tails, you should get the trophy for completing all of them. So this includes the Legends one if you got the mask from the lady. And a shout out to Powerpyx, by the way, for a guide on these missions, and a link to their channel will be in the video description. Another hidden mission or memory opens up after reliving the 4 sequences you find in the open world. And I think Sucker Punch shared this map with Polygon on where to find all the side activities on Iki Island. And the pink icons that you see here are the 4 memory sequences you can encounter in the open world. And these missions of course show a younger Jin for the first time on Iki with his father. And after going through all 4 of these that you see right here, another one opens up over here on the beach. So actually close to the starting point of the DLC. Yeah, there are actually quite a lot of things going on there. And after playing through this one, you get a brand new sword kit called the Tempest End, which looks fine. I'm still more a fan of that stone cutter I showed you in my previous video, and I will link to that video at the end of this one. But first I want to touch on the Helping Hand tail. Another tail without any map markers. Maybe you already encountered someone who is looking to build a house because it got burned down by Mongols. Well, the first time I encountered him over here on the map, and this was near the Thunderhead Cliffs, although he can also be just close to this location, but in another spot. Then, when you talk with him, you can choose to give him 3 Yewood. Totally do that to continue this mission. And then for the second time, I encountered him over here on the map, so in the middle of Iki Island. He then wants 6 Predator hides, which of course get from killing animals in Ghosts of Tsushima. So give that to him as well. And then for a third time, I encountered him over here on the beach near the lighthouse. And this is the final time you have to give him something, and in this case, it's 10 iron. You can of course collect from Mongol camps. Now the mission marker on the map where he's building his house actually changes into a regular tail. So you can go here to complete it, and then you also get another new range charm. I want to give it once more to Dennis because he had more time to check out this charm.
Thanks again, and yes, this quest adds another new range charm to your arsenal, which I found to be especially useful in combination with the longbow. The Charm of Iron Grip makes it so that you will never shake your aim or be forced to take a shot. Normally, if you draw your bow and hold it for a longer period of time, you can see your crosshair begin to shake, and shortly after, Jin will release the bowstring and fire the arrow. However, with this new Charm of Iron Grip, this effect will not happen. Like, ever. You can literally draw your bow and hold it indefinitely, and it works both on the half bow and the longbow. So what that does is it gives you infinite time to line up the perfect shot, as you will never be forced to release your draw or accidentally fire an arrow too early, because you can hold them for as long as you like. And once again, this is especially nice with the longbow as it has a longer draw time, so you want to make sure to get that perfect shot when you draw the arrow, and with the Charm of Iron Grip, you have all the time in the world to get that. So it's great for a sort of sniper build where you sit on a high spot and take down a Mongol camp one enemy at a time. Now I found that the Charm of Izanagi was once again very useful, as you now have all the time in the world to line up those headshots you need to get your arrows back instantly.
Okay, thanks man. Of course, subscribe for more Ghosts of Tsushima Iki Island DLC content. I really can't wait for the Legends multiplayer update. That is of course coming next week. A like on this video would really help me out, and totally check out that previous video on more secrets you want to find in the DLC. For now, I will speak to you next time, and goodbye.